COVID-19 death toll crosses 1,000 mark in India, as COVID-19 death toll has now reached 1,007 in the country. So let's talk about more numbers here, as more and more cases continues to rise in the country. Right now the tally stands at 1,007. India has breached 1,000 mark as far as COVID-19 cases are concerned. The total number of COVID-19 cases rises to 31,332. The number of active COVID-19 cases have risen to 22,629. Maharashtra remains the worst affected state in India with 400 deaths. So clearly Maharashtra leading the way, but COVID-19 death toll, unfortunately has crossed 1,000 mark in India, as COVID-19 death toll currently stands at 1,007. My colleague Neha Bhan joining me live from the newsroom. Well, Neha, COVID-19 death toll crosses 1,000 mark in India, a record which the country won't be proud of at all.
Absolutely, Abhijit. You know, the death toll is just increasing with each passing day. Now, talking about the death toll, of course, in India, it has risen to 1,007. So, the numbers are clearly alarming. But let's also talk about the recovery rate, which as of now stands at 23.44%. And we also have death rate, which stands at 3.12%. Now, let's shift our focus to the worst affected areas. The worst affected areas in India continue to remain, of course, Maharashtra continues to remain the worst affected. Maharashtra is inching close to 10,000 mark. After that, you have the national capital, you have Gujarat, you have Rajasthan, you have Uttar Pradesh, you also have Telangana. So these are some of the states which are badly affected due to the COVID-19 outbreak. You know, the question that's been asked, is India testing enough? To which the ICMR also has replied by saying that India is not only testing enough for COVID-19 but also is testing for community transmission. Do remember that several of the health experts have already stated that India still has not stepped into phase 3, which is the community transmission, and to make sure that we do not step into stage 3 either, we need to make sure that we are taking enough preventive measures. The social distancing is maintained. It is extremely very important to break the chain of novel coronavirus. The threat is looming large. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also, during his meeting with the chief ministers from various states, had said that the numbers are expected to rise in the month of June to July. That clearly means that the threat has not subsided. Of course, here talking about the numbers in India, as I was saying, Abhijit, the numbers have now crossed 31,000 mark, and you have active cases close to 22,000. So another important question that needs to be asked at this point of time, what about the lockdown extension? Do remember that Prime Minister already twice has extended the lockdown, and with him saying that the COVID-19 cases are expected to surge in the month of, let's say, June or July. So will the lockdown be further extended, or will there be relaxations given? Particularly in green zones, a few more relaxations have been given for the people to continue working. This step also has been taken to revive the sulking economy. The state's exchequer, the country's exchequer also has, badly affected due to the COVID-19 outbreak. All the economic activities had come to a standstill due to the outbreak, given the fact that coronavirus primarily spreads from person to person. Think about the frontline warriors, the doctors. Many doctors have also lost their lives.
Right,
many
Neha.
cops have also succumbed to the deadly virus. The least we can do is to help them by only staying inside our houses. The numbers in India, the death toll in India has risen to 1,007. Let that sink in.